Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sabra.
I'm MC.
And we're here to discuss what we've discussed previously.
About being Arab Australian and about the Cronulla Riots
And the revenge attacks.
Most of you have seen our video, or shall I say our videos, about what we discussed, and we've received an overwhelming response on comments.
We got a few of them here that we're gonna put forth to you guys. We got over here, for example, Dry River. I wish everybody was like that brother. I hope racism ends, but I know it won't. Anyways, nice effort, guys. Count me in for fight against racism. What do you reckon?
I mean, that's
Dry River.
that's a good comment, and that's what we're trying to send out, the message, that to fight racism, to go against it, and hopefully,
Yeah, but hold on. He goes, I hope racism ends, but I know it won't. What do you think of that?
It's true. I mean, racism is always going to exist, no matter where you go, where you are. It's always going to be there,
I don't believe so.
But we as people, we can try to change that. There's always going to be racism, no matter where you go. Not everyone is going to like you. Not everyone is going to, there are people out there. There's always going to be racism.
I hope racism ends, but I know it won't. You know what? I personally believe it will end one day. It will, and when it does, it's going to be a great day. Thanks for your comment, Dry River.
The jerks. Truth, man. I agree with that. With what you said. Keep up your good work. Peace.
Surfer 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
Surfer 7-Eleven. People in this country are a disgrace to the forefathers of this country. Our forefathers had Aboriginal hunting licenses. It was a time when there was a white Australia policy. Chinese people were bashed and killed on the gold mines. I'm not saying any of this was right, but you think that they would have put up with a bunch of lebs if they were being intimidated and assaulted? My grandfather is 80 years old and he wants you all out of this country. Surfer 7-Eleven. Well, Surfer 7-Eleven got a response by Cheeky Femme, and Cheeky Femme said, how the blank, I won't say what she says there, but how the would you know what the forefathers of this country want? They aren't even your forefathers. Go home. I believe that positive people are not a disgrace to any country. Look, a great president once said, do not think of what you can get from your country, but think of what you can give to your country. A person with that kind of attitude has a beautiful sight, has a beautiful vision. That's how people should think. Think about what you can do for your country positively.
That's just a disgrace for you, Shame on you. Shame on you. That's un-Australian, and you know it.
Leslie Lorraine.
Well, I never knew all of that was going on in Australia. I live in the States, the United States. The media keeps us pretty isolated here. Thank goodness for YouTube now. Thanks for posting. Keep more coming. Well, thanks for that, Leslie Lorraine. We're aware of that. The media keeps you guys isolated, and you don't see the greater picture and what's going on in this country and throughout the world. The innocent doesn't get to speak up, and their voices don't get to be heard. So yeah, thank God for YouTube, and that's what we're about. Just to do good and be a voice for the people and the unheard of.
YouTube has provided the service that hasn't been provided before. It's all about you, Leslie. It's all about even Surfer 7-Eleven. Look, Surfer 7-Eleven, don't think I'm trying to put you down or anything. I just believe that you can elevate. Your state of mind can elevate, and when you realise that all human beings are one. We're all human. What makes a person a human being? A human being is a person that thinks in a humane way, to be humane, to love your fellow humans. Try to be a human being. Try not to be a kind of man. Try not to be mankind. Try to be a human being. When you can be a human being, then you know what? That's when I'm gonna look up to you, man. You know,
all
like with that kind of sorry, Ahmed, but with that kind of attitude, sorry, man. Like I don't like that type of attitude. I'm not saying I don't like you. Your attitude and yourself are two separate things, but it is a part of you. So, you know, step out of it and step out of the box.
For peace to be achieved, there has to be understanding of both sides. Once there's understanding of both sides, we can move forward, you know? And that's what we've got to try to do, and that's what we're trying to do, you know? There's no point of saying, I hate you, you hate me, blah, blah, this and that. Hate and anger and fighting does not achieve nothing. War does not. There are no winners in war, you know? Because if there was, you know, everyone would be living it up, but it's not, you know? But we got
Viv Ace or Vivaci 737. I totally agree. This is what he says. Vivaci or Viv Ace 737 says, I totally agree. We need to get out of racism. For racism is bad. I agree myself as well.
Amen to that, yeah. That's true.
You know, Jimbo Bay 86 also says, you guys have my respect as an Australian. You're more Australian with your values than most Australians.
And we are Australians. I mean, we were born and raised here. You know, this is our country, you know. We are patriotic, you know. This is, you know, born and bred here. We've got family here, you know. Like, this is all we know. This is our culture. This is our land, you know. So, yeah.
A lot of people out there on other videos have been messaging us, posting messages saying, oh, you know, you're acting like gangsters and you think you're gangsters. Look, man, we are nowhere near gang. We don't even want to be a gangster. To be honest with you, personally, being a gangster is weak. Be real, you know, like, be an activist for reality. Be an activist for positiveness. That is a soldier. You could spell soldier S-O-L-D-I-E-R, or you could spell soldier as in soul. S-O-U-L, soldier. You could put J-A-H, you could put whatever you want to finish that word off. Because being a gangster doesn't require balls. That is easy. Being real requires balls.
Be yourself.
Red ecstasy. Easy, 55. How would you feel if somebody discriminated against you and against your culture? You would hate it and feel angry. That's how the guys on the video would feel.
We don't feel angry because we know who we are and what we're about. You do not achieve nothing from anger. But we want to send a message across, a positive message, to let you people know. Like we said, thank God for YouTube, and thank God that, you know, we can send a message like this across and get people to understand what we're about. We all can play a part. We can all, you know, put our 2 cents in. We can make that change. That's what it's all about. For the future, for our kids. We want people to live in peace and harmony.
We got a guy here. His name is Wally, 1967. Stupid Arabs. Since when? I mean, he doesn't even know how to write. Since when it's okay for you? I'll fix it up for you. Stupid Arabs. Since when is it okay for you to rape in Australia? Go back to the Middle East, you dumb shit. Wally, no one thinks it's okay to rape any person.